Well, good morning, good afternoon, hola, buenas tardes, wherever the day might find you. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Chris Graham with Panama Pacifica Realty, your local real estate market expert here in Boquete and the surrounding areas. You can call me Chris, that's what my friends call me, or you can call me Chris, that's what my friends call me. Okay, hopefully that's not the way the jokes will go the rest of the time we're here together. We want to do a little bit different, a little something different, I should say, in terms of our format. Typically, we've sent out for the last year a rental market report and a sales report, as well as far as pricing in and around the area, in an Excel spreadsheet type format. We figured we kind of mix it up a little after getting some feedback from our 1 year drawing anniversary participants. That's a mouthful. Take a sip of tea on that one. After getting some feedback from all of you out there, thank you again for all of you who participated, and again, congratulations to Daryl Aish on winning that $25 gift certificate to a local restaurant here, the Garden in Boquete. So thank you all for your participation. That's where this video is coming from, so as to provide a little infotainment for you. So if I'm too dull, well, sorry, it's the best I got. But hopefully you'll find that I'm real, just a regular guy, just like you. And with that, before we jump into real estate, just to kind of give you an update as far as what's going on in the region and in the market, especially for you who may be catching this video and you're still living in the United States or Canada or abroad in some other country, South Africa or the UK, Germany, etc. As of, let's see, what's today? Today is July the 25th of 2022. Right here locally, we are experiencing some shortages as far as gas is concerned for automobiles and gas for the gas tanks in the houses as well. There's a bit of a shortage. I think as of last night, there might have been some gasoline that was let through into the area so that we can gas up our cars again and our houses. For those of you who may or may not be aware, there's a slight, how shall I say it, a stall, as it were, between various unions and groups and persons of that nature, groups of that nature throughout Panama with the government of Panama. So they are in a bit of negotiation with regard to various topics that concern the Panamanians here. I don't pretend to know and understand it all. I'm not a Panamanian. I don't have citizenship here, but I am a resident. And so I would encourage you to check with the locals here to hear their views and their thoughts as far as what's going on in their nation, the whys, the hows, the ins and outs, etc. You know, we could always discuss opinions, and of course, if you wanted to WhatsApp me or something of that nature, sit down for a cup of coffee, you know, I could share my opinion and a cup of coffee, but it would only be worth a cup of coffee. So that's that. So yeah, today, if you are in Boquete and you are in need of gas for your automobile, today might be a good day on the 25th of July here, Monday, to go out and see if you can get gassed up, and also for your houses. All right. Well, that's it as far as the state of affairs here in Panama. It has impacted us here as a family as well as a real estate agent. And so we move forward and we make the best of the situation that's currently at hand. And like we said, hopefully things will settle down here soon and we can all move forward with the various things that concern us. All right. All right. Let's hop right into real estate as far as the market. Let's start with rentals. And I've had this question presented to me, so I'll go ahead and clarify it for you who have been wondering. The purpose of this rental market report that we put out every single month, and I'll share with you a couple of changes as well to expect going forward. Hopefully, it's for the better, and it's something that you all will like and appreciate based on your feedback that you've given. So thank you again for that. This rental market report is intended for two groups of people. Okay, for those who are curious or who are looking to rent a property here in and around Boquete. That would include Boquete, Alto Boquete, Los Naranjos, Alto Kiel, Jaramillo, Caldera, pretty much anything from the checkpoint of Boquete back into Boquete. That's what this rental market report covers. Currently, it doesn't cover Potrerillos, Rovira, Dolega, David, those other outlying areas. It may in the future, but as of right now, it's pretty much just Boquete and the surrounding areas. Okay, so who's this for? This rental market report is intended for those who are curious as to what should I expect to pay as a fair price for a rental, and then what kind of features can I expect in terms of furnished or not? What's the likelihood or probability of it being furnished? Does it have a garage or not? What's the probability of finding those types of properties with the available inventory? And lastly, in terms of size, how many bedrooms and bathrooms on average might be included for that price? All right, so hopefully it helps that first group. The second group the rental market report is intended for is for those of you who are either looking to become an investor, aka be a landlord, own a property, make it available for rent to others, as there is a need for rentals here in Boquete, and you'll see that here in the numbers here shortly. Or it's for the group who says, hey, I'm already a landlord, I'm trying to figure out how much should I rent my property out for, and what are people willing to pay, and what's fair, but what's also profitable for me as well. As far as services that we provide, really quick, this is a plug, shameless plug, as a real estate agent with Panama Pacifica Realty. We are delighted to be able to help you with any of your property needs, more specifically as it relates to our services. Rentals, while we don't specialize in helping persons to search out and find a rental, we're more than happy to assist you in that process and or point you or get you in the right direction for finding a rental. That sometimes includes collaborating with local real estate firms as well, separate from ourselves, which one might consider competition, but we see it as collaboration, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're helping the Boquete community at large to achieve what it is that you're after. Some of you for retirement, some of you for a different style of life here, whatever your reason you've come to Boquete or Panama, what's brought you here, we want to be able to assist you with that. But once again, hunting down, searching out, finding rentals, that isn't necessarily our specialty, but again, we can certainly help get you going in the right direction for sure. Our specialty is in the buying and selling of property. That's something we've had great success with in times past with clients. Currently, and as a result, it's something that we're looking to continue to offer to the local public, because that's what you've asked for, so that's what we're going to give you. That said, we do understand the importance of providing good quality market data. Why? So you can make an informed decision, right? That's what my family uses anytime we're trying to make decisions. Real estate, cars, an attorney, whomever. Why should it be any different here in Boquete? All right, so enough of that. Let's drink some more tea or coffee and off to the rental market report. So jumping right in it, we've got the month of June. Keep in mind the rental market report is always going to be a lagging report by 1 month, okay? So these are going to be numbers of things that have happened and or are currently available, okay? Even though we're in July. Same thing will happen in August when we present the report. It'll be July's data, okay? All right. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me here on WhatsApp, and or you can email me at christopher.graham.kw@gmail.com. Glad to help you with any questions there. So currently the inventory that's available to us in this market report, we finalized about 6 days or so ago, but we're looking at about 20 units that are available on the market. With an average rent price of $1,255. Okay, the median rent price here is, in other words, the price is kind of in the middle. Okay, is about $1,000 per month. Now, what kind of property can you expect to get for that price of about $1,250 a month? Okay, it's going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath property. 2-bedroom, 2-bath property. Now, in recent times, folks have come and asked us for 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Those more and more of those are coming online as far as the style, but that's something that's certainly still needed here in Boquete. And for all of you who are real estate minded and want to become an investor or builder, etc., there's your opportunity in real estate. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Folks are looking for them. So if you can produce them, Uh, Come on, let's get them built. Or rehab some properties that are 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and convert them to 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Anywho, so what's available? As I stated before, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and a little over 68, almost 70% of those that are available of the 20 are furnished. Okay, so they're going to be furnished, either partially furnished or fully furnished. And one thing to know here in Panama, I'm sure most of you know this, but there are usually like 2 styles of furnished, right? Maybe I could say 3. All right, one is called Línea Blanca. Línea Blanca typically means appliances. Okay, that's going to be your washer, your dryer, your refrigerator. Okay, your basics as far as your appliances. Semi-furnished might include all of what I just mentioned and a couple of beds, maybe some lampstands, maybe a dining room table with some chairs. Fully furnished, that's going to be everything except bring your bed linens, bring your clothes and your hangers, and move right in, baby, right? Okay, as far as a garage, I know that's important to some of you out there that have mentioned in times past, hey, we want a covered area to stay out of the rain in order to park our car. About just under 50% of the properties that I mentioned available right now are covered garage or carport or have a garage door that comes down over them. Most of them are going to be like a carport. You simply drive into it and it's a covered roofed area for you to park your car, get out, don't get rained on when you bring the groceries in the house, in my case the kids, or bringing the dog or whomever, whatever, our friends visit you. It's a nice dry area. So that is pretty much it as far as the rental market report this month. What we're going to do now is travel over to, or I should say transition, over to what does it look like in the rental market regarding sales of property. That is, those who are looking to buy and sell. Here's what you can expect right now in terms of what's going on. We're going to take a quick look at the information for Bajo Boquete, and that's pretty much going to be the downtown area. That's where we're going to be where the mayor's office is. It's going to be the dollar store, what we call Restaurant Row, etc. That is considered Bajo Boquete, okay? All right, so in that area, if we're looking at housing prices, let's take a look at that real quick. And this is going to be based on price per meter square. Price per meter squared. If you're like me, I come from a nation that works in square feet. You can always pop it in Google real quick if you need a conversion, meter squared to square feet, and it'll give you the conversion for you, okay? So there's no updated data right now as far as price per meter squared for Bajo Boquete in terms of houses. And keep in mind something I need to clarify. When I'm providing this information, this information is based on price per meter squared of houses for sale. I'm going to pause on that. Based on meter squared for houses for sale. Now, if you're like me, coming from the U.S., you may be used to information that includes price of the house, meter squared or square feet sold. This is different information here, different data available. Right now, the price per square foot or price per meter squared sold is not data that's readily available, or I should say easily easily found here in Panama. But as soon as I crack that code, I'll be the first to get you that information so that you'll have it. So for right now, if you're looking to, say for instance, sell a house, it's good to know what your competition, what your neighbors or whomever else is out there, what they are attempting to sell their property for, and that kind of gives you some comparable information. Okay? All right, so right now, nothing in Bajo Boquete as far as houses. Let's look at apartments real quick. It looks like there's no newly updated information there for apartments either. Let's move on to Alto Boquete. And in Alto Boquete, in terms of houses, keeping in mind this is information for properties for sale. Okay, the current price per meter square is currently $1,184. That's $1,184 per meter squared for a property that is for sale in Alto Boquete. So it gives you some idea as far as what pricing might look like, or what you might expect to pay for a home in Alto Boquete. Or if you're looking to sell, what you could possibly sell your home for compared to others. All right, let's double check and see if we have any apartment data for Alto Boquete. As of right now, we do not. That's quite all right. We're going to check out Caldera, and there is no updated information for Caldera. Let's move on to Jaramillo. Jaramillo, there. The most recent data we have for Jaramillo is back in March, and the price per meter squared there was $2,088 per meter squared. $2,088 per meter squared in Jaramillo, and that's for houses. No data exists for apartments. All right, nothing for Los Naranjos at this moment, and nothing for Palmira at this moment either. So once again, this information that's being provided to you today is information for Baja Boquete, Alto Boquete, Caldera, Jaramillo, Los Naranjos, and Palmira. If there's any other information that you're seeking, questions you have about what's been presented today, whether it be the market data or how we're navigating things right now in Panama with the gas situation, etc. If there's anything we can help you with as far as, hey, who's a good plumber, who's a good electrician, who's a good, a guy or gal to work on your appliances or fix your dryer or, repair your car, a good attorney, where can I get some good bread, or gluten-free bread or any of those kind of things. Feel free to reach out to us, or I should say myself. Glad to help you in any way that I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll do my best to try to find that answer from someone who can help. Until then, God bless you. Hope you have an awesome day, and take care.